Partners involved, you know?
All right, let's talk about a lot of We're going to have a big party today. October, National Seafood Month. Chef Franco from the phenomenal, one of my favorites, Shell and Bones Oyster Bar and Grill, back with us today. Nice to have you here. We were just talking before Margot was talking. Said the man's an institution in the New Haven and the Shoreline restaurant scene. That does not mean you should be institutionalized, but it means that over the years you have taken some phenomenal recipes at a variety of restaurants, and I know that wherever you go, these recipes follow you, and they kind of get tweaked a little bit, improved a little bit, and that's what we're going to be doing here, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Let's celebrate National Seafood Month. New menu at Shell and Bones starting this week.
This week?
Let's go with that. Sure. And what are we doing here?
We're doing we're taking a nice classical seafood chowder in my own style with a shell and bone twist, if you would.
So a little ethnicity.
Absolutely,
thrown in, right?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
A little Latin flavor, a little Mexican as well, right? Okay.
All the good stuff.
All the good, everything that makes Chef Franco. All the good stuff. If you were to break into him, this is what you have. All right, so let's go to work here.
Instead of bacon, we're going to use chorizo or chowder.
Okay.
So that is one element that's going to get some spice in there and, of course, some color. So we're going to start with the basic recipe. We're going to do a little garlic in here.
Okay.
He's going to start with seafood chowder. We have our base.
Because we're making a good base here. And this is, boy, I tell you, with the cold weather, this is going to be a great addition to your repertoire.
Perfect for nice cold day like it is right now.
Right.
Chilly mornings and chilly nights. We're gonna do this with onions, garlic, little chorizo. Get that in there going.
Right.
We're gonna substitute heavy cream for
something that's big these days. Everybody's using coconut milk, right?
Coconut milk.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw some white wine here. We're gonna do a little bit of clam juice.
Easy ingredients. You can get them all at any grocery stores. Right.
We're gonna do some spices like a little oregano.
And I love this. Take a look at this as he's throwing it in. You've got everything in there.
A little thyme, a couple of bay leaves in there, and we're gonna do the parsley for garnish in the end. So we start with that.
Get them out of your garden. Get them into your stove.
We're gonna do a base, which is potatoes and coconut milks in there, white wine and all that stuff. So that's our base.
Right.
Well, we're gonna add our seafood. So last minute. So this way
and
you
the
don't
reason we add this last is because this is not going to take a lot to cook. This is already coming up to simmer rather. So you want this to come in last.
You've done this before. I can see that.
Once or twice. So what are we putting in there?
We're gonna do fresh scallops. We're gonna do fresh shrimp.
Now you've got that on a low burn right now in terms of the heat.
Absolutely. So it cooks evenly.
Okay.
We're gonna throw some mussels in here.
Right.
They only takes like a minute.
Right, but once they pop open, they're done.
That's it. That's it. And you put a couple in there, more than a couple.
And the best part about this dish is once you get past the base, you put in whatever you want.
You can keep the base three days, no problem. It's gonna get better flavor.
Sure.
Soup tastes better next day.
Especially, I noticed those potatoes, which clearly you did not do this morning. Those have been marinating in the stock, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. So we got that done, and we got this going right now. We're gonna add our coconut milk to finish.
The coconut milk goes in last.
Just to grab the whole thing.
Okay.
And you're gonna let all the flavors marry together. Just marry together.
Right.
That's the right word. And then we have our final product here.
Okay. Now, how long? Just before we show you the final product, how long for that? I know we're watching the seafood for just a quick cook, but everything's ready at that point.
3-4 minutes is done.
Okay. All right.
Show us
the final product.
So we have some clams too. So don't forget the clams.
Okay.
In the last minute, and it's our final product.
And take a look at this.
Look at this. We gotta really smell that.
Oh, I love it. I've had this dish, and let me tell you something. This is a keeper.
You can put this in the middle of the table, and the whole family will be enjoying it.
Which you talk about family style cooking, and I love even you just throw the pot on a coaster, you're good to go, right?
Absolutely. Look at that.
You garnish this with little chips.
That's you can do. Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Put me to work. Fine.
There we go.
You trust me. You know where my hands have been. Thank you.
And here we go. We got our seafood chowder. Come and see us at Shell and Bones.
Shell and Bones Oyster Bar and Grill, right there in downtown City Point, New Haven. Love it.
Thank you.
That is so hearty. I mean, and with the cold weather, that's going to be perfect.
Could be appetizer or main course, or 3 main courses.
I was going to say, that's a main course and then some, and then lunch the next day. Listen, while we have you here, I mean, again, new menu at Show and Bones. You got some of the other things you got here because the oysters are really coming in.
Absolutely.
Right?
This is our season starting, and we have we probably could say that we have a really good assortment and selection of East
the
and
first
West
thing you
Coast.
notice when you walk into the joint.
Exactly.
They got some good guys doing a lot of shucking. Again, Shell and Bones, Oyster Bar Grill. You want to check them out, or their sister restaurant, Geronimo. They got 2 of those in Fairfield and New Haven. Go visit them as well, right?
Please do.
He's at all 3 of them at the same time. I told you he's an institution. Here's the 7-day forecast. We have temperatures in the low 50s today, mid 50s tomorrow with a little bit of rain coming in, and then cool again. Perfect for soup or stew or something like this. And the weekend, not so great at this point. We're going to keep an eye on Saturday night into Sunday for a potentially sloppy storm. All right, that's it for us. He's left me with a big tub of soup to just dive into, which I'm going to go into as soon as we roll the commercial. We'll see you at 4 and 5 o'clock. Have a wonderful day, everybody.